Hi everyone, it's Suey. Today I'm doing another tag that has one prompt only, and that prompt is to share some big books that you felt was worth every page. I love big books, and I have read many, and many of them have been, of course, worth every page. So I just thought I'd bring you down here into my little corner, and let's just find a few to share and to tell you about. And I feel like this is a fitting little tag to do at the end of Big Book Summer. I will share the big books I read this summer in a different video, I think. I was trying to decide if I should do it in this video or if I should make those separate, but I think I will make them separate and just share with you some of the big books from my library down here that I have loved every page of. My first thought was to go to some Sanderson books. So I really did enjoy The Way of Kings, but I felt like I actually loved the second book better, Words of Radiance, which appears to have lost its dust jacket. So I can't show you the cool cover, but let's just show you the inside maybe. Anyways, Words of Radiance, second book in The Way of Kings. How many pages? I think the parameters for this little tag is 800 pages or more. This one has 1080. So we know that entire series is going to fall within those parameters, but I'm struggling in Oathbringer, which is number 3. Still, even though I just enjoy reading it when I'm reading it, but I just got to keep going, I guess. But I do remember really flying through Words of Radiance. So what other big books have I loved? I remember really loving David Copperfield. Oh, I always forget to bring my microphone down here. Dang it. Let's see. David Copperfield, 1,000 pages in this copy. Loved it. Went through this real fast back in the day when I was into reading big, hard, heavy, thick classics, and totally enjoyed it. So that's one for sure. Bleak House, I don't know if I can count because I can never remember if I actually finished it, but I get Bleak House and Vanity Fair mixed up, even though they're not even the same authors. And I know I didn't ever finish Vanity Fair, but I do think I finished Bleak House. So we've got how many? 980-ish, 990. This big fat book I absolutely adored. It has a little bit more than 800, 850. The Forsythe Saga by John Galsworthy. Pretty sure I devoured that one. It's a page turner for me, anyway. So soap opera-ish. And so crazy stuff. So I loved that one. How about Gone with the Wind? Whoa. What's that doing in there? I read Gone with the Wind this summer after I was in 9th grade and thought it was amazing too. This copy has 1,000 pages. And then my friends and I went and saw the movie because it was playing that summer as kind of a comeback sort of show for a fun thing. And anyways, it was fun to have read it first and then go see the movie. How about Pillars of the Earth? Crazy book. Awesome historic fiction about the building of this cathedral. This one has 970 pages or so. I don't think I ever managed to read the sequels. This one looks so huge. Okay, I loved this one too. This is a book I don't talk about much, but it's pretty significant in my reading life. The Far Pavilions by Kaye, a book about India and a romance, a crazy romance. And oh man, I should reread this one. I devoured this one when I was like late teenagers. This has 1180, 90 pages, 1190 pages. Let me know if you've read this one and what you think. Oh, I want to read it. I want to read it again. How do I fit all this in? Historical fiction has a lot of big, fat, thick books that I've loved. Fantasy and historical fiction, I guess. And well, I guess there's classics. There's those three big ones. I really loved this book too. And it has 1,300 pages, more than 1,300 pages. I don't know how you guys like to say this name of this Indian lady, but I usually say Sacajawea. 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 Sacajawea? Yeah? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Page turning. Loved this one. So good. And along the lines of historical fiction, we have Sarum. There's several here. Oh, Sarum is the one that I really especially loved. 10, 20, 10, 30 pages. Edward Rutherford, Sarum. The Novel of England. So we start back way in the beginning and go forward from there. And this one has the Stonehenge. Stonehenge has a lot to do with this one. Really love this one. I don't have much to say except that yes, these books were all worth their pages. Okay, that's the point. Just to tell you that they were worth the pages, and if you want to read any of them, you should totally do it. And should I leave it at that? That was enough, right? This one looks like a big fat book, but it only has 600 something pages, so I guess I can't count it. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck in there. Oh my gosh. Nope, it's only like 600 pages, guys. Doesn't count. Good. I think I'll call that one good. So there are just some of my big fat books down here in this section that I loved. Let me know if you've read any of them and what you thought of them, and if you think that they are worth the pages. I should count Les Mis and Count of Monte Cristo, but both of those books I've read the abridged version, and I just I've never had the desire to read the unabridged of them, which those ones would be huge if we counted the unabridged. But okay, anyway, there you go. Be sure to check out my monthly check-in video that I will put up sometime soon, where I will report on both the big books I read this summer and how my August turned out. So hopefully it's okay to do those in two things in one video. I don't know. Until next time, happy reading. Bye!